In this video, I will be discussing about formulas, definitions, and concepts in real numbers. Real numbers is the set of all rational and irrational numbers, negative exponents, and fractional exponent in real numbers. A to the power of 0 equals to 1, where a is not equal to 0. A to the power of negative n equals to 1 over a to the power of n, where a is not equal to 0. Note that 0 to the power of 0 is undefined. This is why when we say a to the power of 0 is 1, we cannot have a equal to 0. X to the power of a over b equals to square root of x to the power of a, where the radical index is going to be b. Another concept when we're discussing about real numbers is the definition of an absolute value. The geometric definition of the absolute value of a is the distance between point A and the origin, which is 0 on a number line. This is demonstrated in the number line. Geometric definition of the absolute value of a minus b is the distance between points A and B on a number line. Next, now that you know what an absolute value is, how do we solve absolute value equations? Well, the most fundamental and important thing when solving absolute value equations is to know that if a minus b and the absolute value is greater than 0, then absolute value of a minus b equals to positive a minus b. If a minus b is less than 0, then the absolute value of a minus b equals to negative parentheses a minus b, which equals to b minus a. Lastly, scientific notation. Scientific notation is a way of expressing numbers that are too large or too small in the form of a times 10 to the power of b, where 1 is less than or equal to absolute value of a, less than 10, and b is an integer. For example, 132 equals to 1.32 times 10 squared. And that is some of the most important and fundamental concepts, definitions, and formulas related to real numbers.